Hello and welcome to Bell Cave Gaming. Today I'm featuring an ADP Spiritomb deck, and a shout out to Atlas Silo because I played against this deck with him in my last video with the Glade, and I thought I'd check it out because I love Spiritomb. I've featured Spiritomb in so many decks that I've built, and I just love working with Spiritomb, but I've never thought about partnering Spiritomb with ADP, and it's an absolute no-brainer and a match made in heaven. I had to check out this deck. Now, I don't know if Atlas Silo was the original creator of this deck. I don't know where this deck sort of came from, but a shout out to him because that is where I seen it. So this video is also going to be a little bit different because I'm just going to feature a series of matches just straight that I played. Usually I handpick matches, ones that I think are a little bit interesting to watch, but this one here I've just got a series of matches of me playing the deck. The best match though is the last one, so make sure you check out that match at the very least. So let me know if you prefer that style or not. But let's get into this deck. So how does it work? Well, we all know about ADP and his Ultra Creation GX attack. It is absolutely insanely good and nearly brokenly good. So a Manual Energy, Water Energy, basically Ultra Creation GX, all your Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage, and you take an extra prize card every single time. Plus it has NG acceleration in its attack. So Ultimate Ray for 3 NGs, it's 150 base, 180 if you've Ultra Creation GX, but then you're allowed to search the deck for up to 3 basic NGs and attach them to the Pokemon any way that you like. And we do have enough NGs in the deck to be able to run 2 ADPs this way. So that's something that we can do, and we can be based purely around ADP. But we do have a second attacker, and that's the Spiritomb. We all know the Spiritomb, if you've got 5 damage counters on there, and a Hustle Belt, it does 220 damage. But of course, you Ultra Creation GX, that's 250 damage for 1 NG card. That is absolutely ridiculous. But not only that, you're taking an extra prize card for any KO that you get with the Spiritomb. That is absolutely insane once you've used your Ultra Creation GX. It's absolutely nuts. So we've got ways to obviously speed this up as well, because we've got Jinx here with the Ominous Posture. Allows us to move damage counter from one Pokemon to another. So if you've got a couple of Spiritombs, we can move it that way. But we're also running Shrines because, you know, obviously if we're running Spiritomb as our main thing, we can pull damage counters off of our ADP to speed up our Spiritombs as well, and it's getting chip damage on our opponent's Pokemon. So if they're running tag teams, our Spiritombs might be able to one-shot them with the help of a little bit of Shrine of Punishment. So that's something we've got going here as well. As for the rest of the cards, we've got a Blitzel Zeb Striker engine. I love that engine. We got Dedenne. I'm not a huge fan of dropping Dedenne if you don't absolutely have to, but it's good in a clutch of just being able to get a power turn out. So Dedenne's here. We've got Jirachi. Jirachi is really good for setup. We have Jinx, like I mentioned, for moving damage counters and being able to speed up the Spiritombs. Got Mew for bench protection. We have Mimikyu, which is kind of nice with the Shadow Box. Just makes decks that are relying more on abilities, like GX abilities, just a little bit more awkward. Mew, for example, to have to get around that. We got Cryogonal. I'm assuming he's here for Dullstall, things like that. So obviously this is probably built more thinking about tournament play if you're starting to think about that, or with, you know, with these different techs, which is fair enough. We got a couple of great catches just to pull up GX Pokemon, trying to make the most out of our, you know, attacks. We got Pokecoms for setup. For them, we got 1 reset stamp. Excuse me. We got a couple of switches. We've got 3 tag calls. I'd like 4 of these. I'll talk about changes that I think about making, having played this for just a little bit. I haven't played it extensively. Got 3 Shrine of Punishment. We got Blues Tactics, 4 Cynthia, 2 Cynthia and Caitlin's, 2 Guzma and Hallas. Guzma and Hallas is really good here because we get to search for a Stadium card, a Special Energy card, and a Pokemon Tool card if we discard 2 from our hand. So they're really good for being able to set up your Spiritombs because it just allows you to get your Rainbow Energy as well as a Hustle Belt to them. So they're really good. Got a Lily for draw, we got a Mallow and Lana. Now these are really good if we're switching between ADPs. If we want to protect an ADP, it's really good, but also if we're running 2 ADPs, they're just really clutch, so the Mallow and Lana heals. Got Tantalizer just for draw and switch at the same time. A couple of Escape Boards, 3 Hustle Belts, maxed out on Rainbow Energies, a Dark Side Energy, so we can search that with our ADP. We've got 3 Metal Energies and 3 Water Energies, and that's really the list. Things that I think I would change is I would be trying to get, the major thing would be trying to get a 4th tag call. So I think I didn't find I was using blues at all. So I'd nearly be tempted to ditch a blues for a tag call. That'd be the first change. And then it's whether or not you want to prepare for Dullstall. I mean, Cryogonal is going to be clutch against that matchup. So I would like, in some ways, something else that I could tech in instead of the Cryogonal, because it's just here, really, that I can think of for that one matchup. But I guess it depends how much that matchup is featuring. I'm not seeing it much on the ladder, so I tend to play ladder, not tournament play, I guess. So yeah, but that's the deck, and let's get into some matches. Hello, Manger BC, welcome. Do we want our Spiritomb up? Sorry, ADP front and center. We're going to. We'll be big, bold, ADP, front and center. Leave it like that. It's got Poipole with fire. This is suggesting Blacephalon, which does mean we want to really lean on Spiritombs in this. And puts you at huge risk this turn. No, Nidoqueen deck. Okay, there's a twist. There's a twist that I was not expecting. What do we want to do here? Do we just want to tag call and then use Cynthia and Caitlin on this turn? And really just get a fat hand? I think so, because this gets me a lot of cards out, but I don't have an NG. We're definitely going to tag call once, because we're in Shark. Do I want another ADP down? I feel like I do now. Oh, Guzma and Hallow could guarantee me the first NG. I don't know. I think we are going to Guzma and Hallow, to be honest. Just because it's the only way I can 100% guarantee without a doubt that I get an NG pull. So that's what we're going to do. Get rid of here. Blues. And a Hustle Belt. Well, I can't recover them. A Guzma and Hallow. Could be good later, though. Cynthia and Caitlin. Let's just get rid of the Mew. Let's just get rid of the Mew. Yeah. We'll do it that way. Grab ourselves a Shrine, a board, and a Rainbow. Want the Rainbow to you. We don't want to play anything else down. We'll just hold. Just a little bit concerned. Like, the reason I did that is the way that I could 100%, without a doubt, get an NG pull. Cynthia wasn't going to guarantee it. I mean, we're probably going Cynthia on the next turn. But we're also probably going to be conceded to. Did it matter? Did it matter? I think that is win number 9. Yeah, it is. I'm just going to play it through. Usually I sort of pause in between these. Let's see if we can go on a 10-game winning streak. Most of these games, I admit, were on the iPad when I was just playing around when I woke up this morning, so I only just started playing and recording at the same time. This deck is doing really, really well. It does brick up from time to time, but even when it's bricking, you got things like Spiritomb just doing damage, and it's just good. Woodshark, Mew up front. I haven't had this sort of starting hand before. It's a very interesting starting hand. We're going second, aren't we? Yeah. Ooh, we got Bird Controller. It's Fire NGs. This has got to be Blounce. This has got to be Baby Blounce, surely. Bug Catcher. Interesting draw spotter in this deck. What do we want to do here? We want a Lily, which means we've got to make sure we get maximum value out of our Lily. I mean, it's a great time to have a Lily. That's for sure. That's as much as I want to do. I don't really want to, although this to you isn't bad with nothing else down. We're going to do it. Chuck 3 damage counters onto this. I mean, it forces you to have something immediately here. Is there anything else I want? And besides, we can Omnis Posture that damage counter back from you to you. I want to hold this for a turn just in case for the ADP play. Chuck 3 damage counters on that Pidgey. Alright, so you've got something else. Spirit Compressor. Oh no, it's not Spirit Compressor. What is this? Terrify would be so annoying. I mean, that's one way to stop me from attacking. Oh, it'd be so rude. We got a Nidoqueen deck again? Although, no, you're just letting me take the KO. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm pretty chill with that. We'll just go and put this back. Go and get ourselves an ADP. And between times, our Mew's doing work. Our Mew is doing work. We'll just Cynthia ourselves. Chuck this down to you. Chuck a belt onto you. Oh, I've got the water energy. Good. I was going to say, typical. Build some spite here. Now, I'm assuming there's a Terrifier coming. Well, that should be really, like, that just, it'll be so annoying. Not gonna lie. Swipe out. 1, 2, you only need 2, don't you? Yeah. Chuck 1 to you. Look at that Mew, doing work. Mew is just doing work. I don't know what kind of deck this is. Still trying to figure that out. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a very good deck, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, you're not even gonna stop me from attacking. It's unbelievable. And what we are going to do is move damage counter from you to you. That feels fun. And I just want to burn a poke comms in some ways, but we'll just Cynthia. I feel like I didn't get into any better position. Should we GX stack? I think we shall. Do we want to... I want to build Spite here. I feel like with the Jinx in play, we don't want to build Spite anymore. Not just at the moment. I don't know what this deck's trying to achieve exactly. I mean, you got your Nidoqueen up. Is that something? Charmeleon. And we're just after our Spiritombs from here on out, really? Oh, we don't have a Guzma and Hella in. I thought we used a Guzma and Hella. Oh, that was last match, wasn't it? Yeah. So some kind of Nidoqueen Charizard deck? Really not sure what this is about, to be completely honest with you. Let's just Cynthia. Hopefully get ourselves rainbows, and no. We got Malalana, that's something we were going for. We're hoping for some from rainbows though. That's really what we're hoping for. We'll just Ominous Posture. We'll get one more to you, why not? That's fine. Do you want a reset stamp? No. What is Ultimate Ray? Take me 2 more prizes. We'll get Dark NG. That feels good. We don't really need anything else right now. Have a Dark NG. Oh, I possibly could have just attached another NG to that Mew. There's a tag call, so that gets me what I want there. So the Power Lariat Nidoqueen is out. I mean, this needs like evolved Pokemon. You're gonna have a maximum of 2 on the bench. So it's gonna do a maximum of 110 damage. It's not even gonna do that. Oh, it should. But now I've got the Malalana switch play into our Spiritomb. I mean, you have the KO on the next turn, theoretically, I guess. If you have a Charizard. Alright, so he went for maximum damage. That seems fair. Oh, we got Guzman Howler as well. That's awesome for us. We don't want to do anything other than tackle. Grab ourselves another Guzman Howler. Grab ourselves another Mallow and Lana. Oh, Mallow and Lana here. We'll get the full value out of this one. We'll keep this. Or will we? Nah, we'll get rid of it. And we'll switch this guy. I mean, he doesn't need any more damage on right now. We'll just quickly Ominous Posture this one to you. That feels fine. We'll NG attach here. And we'll just Anguish Cry. Boop. Just a cool 220. Could have gone with the old 250 hit if I really wanted to. I mean, you've got to stop me from getting a KO next turn. And I gifted you a KO here. Let's go get 20 damage. That 10's still not going to be enough. I mean, it's one way to stop me from attacking with the Spiritomb. But we'll just switch. And Ultimate Ray. Alright. Well, that is 10, but that felt like a bit of a hollow 10th victory. And by a bit of a hollow 10th victory, I mean that felt like a mega hollow 10th victory. Alright, Ovat Sug, welcome. And, alright. Mulligan. Hoping for a bit of a better deck than the last one. Kind of feel like the last one wasn't great. Fighting, red and blue fighting. Could be a number of things. No, I'm trying to think. No, it's that. Oh, it wouldn't be a number of things. I know which one it would be. I played it myself at some stage. Oh, what is that called? It's in the latest set, the Cosmic Click set. Yeah. I don't remember. So going second's a bit unfortunate. Got some tight nails. It should be a better match though. This one. Alright, so we'll... Cynthia just feels bad because I've got the water energy. I might act like I'm bricked. I know I should, Cynthia, but I've got the water energy in hand. What else am I going to do next turn? Oh, whoops, I forgot to start building you up. My bad, my bad. I was a little bit distracted. Alright. So be next turn this thing's attacking. Assuming you got the red and bluey, of course. That'd be really good. Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu would be good in this match. True. What sort of damage can this deliver? Luckily you're not Ultra Base. I'm gonna say that much. Let's Cynthia out now. Let's not forget to start building you up. Oh wow. We can though. Tag call. Want one of you and... one of you. Be such a stupid thing to do though. I'm thinking that we could stop you from this reloading. I'm gonna have a look. I think it might. Oh, yeah. Well, we can't. So that's not an option. Do I want ADP as an option? Or do we want to get a second Spiritomb? And just start cooking both? Or... nah, not you. We'll get Spiritomb. That's what we'll grab for now. Just get a couple of these cooking. Just Ultra Creation GX. If we had the Mimikyu, we're going to pull that Mimikyu in and chuck the Shrine out. Because that would have stopped this guy from using any abilities. So it's not red and blues. So we'll be doing 120. Heracross is an interesting addition to this. Got Jinx if we want it. I feel like the answer to that right now is not really. I think we'll put this back. We'll go get Blitzel, because Zeb Striker engine can be good later. We'll just Ultimate Ray. Just pull this one out for now. Chuck that to you. I do find it interesting that you didn't attach that here. Although that would have been a KO, I guess. So you can red and blue now. If you want to, which you're going to. You gotta get this guy out, because otherwise that's 3 prize cards gone. How much damage does this guy do? Go up to 220. Oh, if you're behind, it does mega damage. That's right. It can one-shot me. That's fine, because we got Spiritombs cooking back behind here. So we're kind of fine with that. We'll get this chipping away at you now too. We're just accepting this ADP goes down. We'll take a 3 for 3 prize card trade there. Got the old switcheroo, which is great. We might swap this guy. There's a couple of thoughts here. My major thought though is this one. Because that way I can be fully charged next turn. And one shot. Yeah. So the Jinx is, like, I was thinking I could get the Zeb Striker. But the Jinx is more important. Because of my very first turn shenanigans. I could try and protect you, but I feel like I'm not really worried about that. That's what I just feel like. Let's grab these 2 out. Grab all 3 out. I don't want them in the deck anymore. Chuck 1 to you. Chuck 1 to you. Chuck 1 to you. So a 3 for 3 trade. Because even with the Island Amulet on there, like, that's also reducing your HP by 100 actually. Maybe I should have grabbed the Zeb Striker. I forgot you had that amulet on there. But also stamp you back to 3 here. It's interesting that you want the Shrine God now. You got the second red and blue. Oh, I don't want to stamp you at all. Because you're relying on the prize card pool. Although it's staying back to 3. Do you know what's a pity I didn't get? Is the Mimikyu. Would love the Mimikyu now. So Malalanas aren't really something we're using here. And this guy can get the KO. Although, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we can Guzma and Hala right now. So we've got Jirachi in. Oh, we got the board as well. Beautiful. Run a Guzma and Hala. We'll tag call first. Grab Guzma and Hala. Grab this because I don't need the Malalanas. So Guzma and Hala. These 2. Grab ourselves a Hustle Belt. An Energy. We don't have a Stadium. Rainbow Energy. Hustle Belt. Have a Shrine of Punishment. And we'll Stellar Wish ourselves. Grab a Cynthia. Why not? That feels fun. Stamped. Doesn't really matter which one I go into now. Build some spite. Retreat. I mean, I suppose we could target this guy. In fact, we had game there, didn't we? That great catcher gave us game. Oh well. I think we've got game anyway, to be honest. Think we have game here anyway. Cynthia. That probably got rid of your red and blues. This guy's your only attacker left. But it doesn't really matter, because we can hit for 250 this turn. We can just build some spot. And hit in for 250 damage. This deck is doing well. And technically that's 10 wins this morning. In fact, that might only be the 10th win with this deck. Yeah, it would only be the 10th win with this deck. The other one must have been with my previous deck. Oh, we're on an 11 game win streak now. 10 game win streak with this deck now. Hababi. Hello, Hababi. Welcome. Alright. Just a mulligan. So you're probably going to know I've got Spiritombs with Hustlebelt and Rainbow Energy. No. Thank you, Jirachi. Thank you for saving the day. Really did not want to start with Dead-A. That would have been devastating. So I do try and avoid playing Dead-A. It's just such an easy pick-off. Like with ADPs running around rampant like they are, it's like a 3 prize card pick-off. Such a dangerous card to be playing. We got a Heatran. It's got a fire deck. Interesting that was for a Heatran, of all things. Gonna get a well done. I mean, you've got a beautiful start. Gotta weld it to the Heatran. The thing is, this can one-shot my ADP. That's a problem. Well, that's a hollow victory. On to the next one, they say. This is going to be a very different video for me. I just got bored of like stopping the music, restarting it. I don't know, let me know if you prefer this sort of me just playing through. Usually I delete all these, like that match would just been, nah, ignore it. Wouldn't have gone on to my win-loss counter because it was a nothing match. You don't know whether I would have won or lost. Well, letting me go first. That's interesting. Hello, Black. Welcome. How kind of you to let me go first, because I do like going first. At the moment, anyway. See how that changes with the new rule change. Should we sit and chill with ADP in the active? Yes. This isn't looking like the greatest of starting hands, to be honest. It really isn't. It's a bit of a worry. I'm leaving that so Pokecoms can give me an option. Got the Volk straight up. Tempted to Guzma and Hala, just so I've got the special energy sitting here, just chilling. And it thins the deck more. So we're going to, because we need to thin the deck. I feel like Great Catch is too important. Let's get rid of the board for now. Not the best of starts. So that thins the deck. That's where we're going to leave it. I think that's the best I can do. Because if I don't do that, I could just lose to a brick. Big time. Shooting this is probably Braixizard. And it's going to have a bucket load of energies in play. Which I don't like. Braixizard. Alright, so Braixizard's going to be able to get in on the next turn, I would have thought. Look at that artwork. That artwork is absolutely stunning. Love it. Love the artwork. So GX attack's not what I'm worried about. So the Braixizard will be up and rolling. I have a bit of an issue here. The issue is I'm just completely bricked at the moment. Just Alter Creation GX. And I've got one turn done brick. Like I said, this deck can be a little bit bricky. From time to time. Which is a problem with it. Be interesting to see if you just high heat blast. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Would not be surprised if it's just a high heat blast here. Gonna need a clutch top deck now. Or you could stamp me. I'm okay with that. Good stamp. Good stamp. I like your thinking there. Very good thinking. Yeah, just a high heat blast. Oh, beautiful top deck. Don't mind that at all. Get some Spiritombs down. I just got saved. Why would you stamp there? That I do not understand. I kind of want to stamp just to get the lily pool, but I don't want to stamp just yet. Either. Got switches for later. I know that we're sacrificing the the ADP here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Want to clear all this, really. Have metal energy. Have a water energy. And have a dark energy. So only one tag team away from getting game here. So we can't really get anywhere near enough damage up as a ramp immediately. We can't one-shot this, so we need to get some chip damage into it. We need to keep our Great Catcher. Just in case you run away. You are going to stamp me again. That one's a little bit more annoying. Because I was going to stamp you here. Got a Cynthia. So I think we go to this Spiritomb, because I can retreat out of that. Chuck this one down. It's got 3 turns to try and get this Braixizard. And you're going to have every card that you want. So I'm assuming this will be a Mallow and Lana switch if I can't get the stamp. That's what I've got to assume. So Spiritomb up. We could Great Catcher now. But then I'm not getting chip damage on this guy. Shaun could be good to get the 2 damage cards I need on you. But then I'll lose my Great Catcher for game. No. Listen thing. Put some Spider. Really don't want to drop to Dene this turn. Got Guzma and Hala for next turn. Everyone has built Spite, haven't they? Yep. Anguish Cry. Fortunately that chip damage is going to be completely healed. Well, at least there's 10 damage on you. That gives me a Shrine play. Potentially. If I can get to 250. Oh, it's a welder. Not what I was expecting. So you just have to have the switch now. Gonna stamp me again. Alright, that stamp hurt. That stamp hurt a lot. Be interesting to see if you want to sit this guy in the active. Be very interesting to see. Pity I don't have the Jirachi down. Nah, you don't. Smart. So now I need a lot here. Mallow Lana doesn't cut it. We're not building for this turn. We're building for next turn. Got the Shrine. So I can't even KO you right now. It's doing 130. It's not enough. So we're building for next turn, like I said. So we'll just up. My big worry right now is I don't have my Great Catcher. So everything has to be digging for that Great Catcher. So it'll probably be this Spiritomb up, switch out. Yeah, everything's about getting that Great Catcher now. It's Great Catcher or lose. We had to get double switch, didn't we? Alright, well we've got one switch that's just going to have to sit in deck still. It's one less switch, I guess. Cynthia, have to find Great Catcher here. Alright, well we're burning. Oh no, we got Great Catcher. That's game. We're good. Build Spite. Got the Great Catcher. Pull in that Braixizard. And take the last 4 prize cards. There we go. Now that's the sort of game that you want to feature. So that's how we'll end it. That's how we'll end it. Just on that victory. Just there. Good game to finish on. And yeah, that is the deck. So I'll cut to a rating now. And it is time to rate this deck, and starting with damage. The damage here is insane value. I mean, you can get up to 250 damage for one NG card on these Spiritombs. That is ridiculous. Not only doing that, if you get a KO with it, you get an extra prize card. That is insane value with the Spiritombs. We're loving that with the Spiritomb play. But yeah, I guess we're not technically one-shotting everything in the game, but insane value, gotta give it a 9.5 out of 10. As for the defense, well, our Spiritombs aren't going to tank it all, but they are only giving up one prize card at a time. We do have ADPs with healing as well, but we're really focused around smashing through our opponents, preferably, rather than tanking hit after hit after hit. But it does have the Malouin Lana with a 280 HP Pokemon, just to be a little bit annoying to our opponents. So the defense side of things, I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. And as for reliability, it can get a little bit bricky from here, like from time to time. Although, having said that, I haven't lost with the deck yet, and in those situations, so it's certainly worked itself out. But yeah, I would like to get a 4th tag call. That's something I'd really want in this deck. Ideally, even a 4th Jirachi to try and start in the Jirachi as much as you can. That might be something else that I'd seek out. But yeah, reliability was really, really good with this deck. So reliability, we're giving it a 9.5 out of 10. So overall, what do I think? Certainly a fun deck to play. Certainly another reason to probably hate this ADP even more on the ladder, because it's just insane partnership with a Spiritomb. So loving the deck, giving it a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed playing with it.